Looks like we got a murder scene.
No one's allowed up here.
No, you know what? It's okay. I'm sure the DA won't mind.
Hey, hold him at the door.
I tried to stop.
What's your hurry there, Nikolas? You come to confess your part in Rick Weber's murder?
I want to know when my brother gets a bail hearing, Scott.
Well, now, watch out. You could have just called.
Oh, I did, and they referred me to you here, and I actually preferred to see you in person. I'd like the forensics teams to know that their big shot DA isn't above planting evidence.
No, nobody could fabricate all of this here. See, the blue patches you're looking at that's luminol. It's a super sensitive chemical that picks up minute traces of blood and body fluids. You know, it's something to do with hemoglobin, iron. I don't get how it all works, but I like the way it lays the story out there for you, because I'm sure, and so are you, that that's going to be Rick Weber's blood. See, what I figure is you guys probably struck him about here. No signs of a struggle, so he probably never came back. So the first blow was the death blow. So who did it? You were lucky.
Scott, you know what? Neither Lucky or I had anything to do with the death, all right?
Oh, okay. So you like to stage phony car accidents and hide dead bodies. It's like a hobby for you guys. I know about what happened between you two a few years back with the undercover guy. You found him dead. You thought you'd take the blame, and you moved the body. Does that sound familiar?
Let me ask you something here, Scott. If you really think I'm a part of this, why have you only arrested Lucky, huh?
Well, because Lucky's the one who staged the accident. But see, you probably think you're smarter than that. The cops would never find out.
If this is an interrogation, I really would like my attorney present.
Okay, well, that can be arranged. Would you take him downtown? Alexis is already down there waiting for you. See, you know, I was hoping...
No,
See, well, take it easier. You see, I was hoping that we would find, you know, your fingerprints as well as Lucky's, but, you know, I'm sure we'll find maybe a little thread, hair, something, you know. Maybe somebody saw you guys move the body. There are deals to be made, Cassadine. Now is the time to make them. If you want to go to jail for your brother, so be it. But what about your girlfriend? Accessory after the fact, obstruction of justice. Juries today are not so lenient on rich kids. So you have to ask yourself, what has my brother pulled me into?
Hey. Good, how you doing?
Think it's a good idea to leave Nikolas and Lucky in there alone?
Yeah, that's one of my better ideas.
You know, they're just in there syncing up their stories.
Well, it's too late for that because the evidence is just blowing their whole stories apart. See, I just lit a fire under Nikolas. Now I gotta just let it spread a little bit.
Does it bother you at all that these are Laura's sons and Lucky is Bobby's nephew?
Yes, man, it does bother me. I hope this whole thing is an accident, but I got a job to do. What am I supposed to do?
Felicia said that Bobby's out of town. Have you spoken with her?
No, I haven't.
Well, you'll like this. Miss Davis?
Commissioner.
Preliminary results back. It's Rick Weber's blood up there in the attic. That's where he was dealt a death blow. Your client and his brother put him in a car and drove him off the cliff to cover up the murder.
This is an interesting theory. However, I'm more interested in what inspired you to search the Scorpio attic.
Looks like the forensics team pulled up a hell of a lot of evidence.
It's the worst they could find.
A fingerprint we missed. Maybe one with Rick's blood on it. Another problem is the cop that pulled us over. He can place us with that body.
That's not that big of a deal. His name was on the ticket, right? Pay him off.
What do you mean pay? This is getting too complicated, man.
No, it's not. It wasn't that complicated when you were protecting Gia from that DUI.
Wait a second. That wasn't murder, all right?
This may not be either. It might have been self-defense.
Okay. Then why hasn't Mom or Luke shown up to say that? Answer me that. If they weren't involved, if it was someone else like Scott Baldwin, they would have been here the second you got arrested. You know that.
Maybe they don't know.
Let me ask you something, and I'm serious about this. What would be the harm in us cooperating with Scott Baldwin?
No, Nicholas. I'm not gonna let Scott Baldwin accuse my father of murder. What's going on with you? Did he say something? Did he say something to you
He
to mess
threatened
with
to
your
go
head?
after Gia, all right? Listen to me. We conspired to cover up what may have been a murder. We tampered with evidence. That is something Scott can prove. Okay, now I can handle whatever's ahead, but I do not want Gia pulled in any further.
All right, then run. Okay? Take her to Europe.
I'm not
with you.
gonna
Get out
run.
of here.
First of all, I am not leaving you. Okay? Secondly, Scott is not gonna stop going after Luke for this. Now, you know your dad would not let you go to jail. I'm telling you, he's gonna walk through that door and he will confess.
We don't know what happened. Dad's not the only one that's on the run. Maybe Mom killed Rick.
I ordered a search of the Scorpio attic after I found the boys up there. You know, when Luke and Laura's wedding didn't come off, they went right up there instead of going to the reception.
Apparently so did you.
I didn't pretend to get a phony phone call from Laura in Vegas.
Allegedly.
And I didn't stage a car crash to hide evidence, and I also didn't, you know, draft my girlfriend to lie to the cops.
Except for one fingerprint that could have been left in Rick Weber's car on any number of occasions. I haven't seen anything here resembling proof of those allegations, and you still haven't answered the question, what were you doing, leaving Luke and Laura's non-wedding, heading straight for the Scorpio residence, right up to the attic?
That's the reason why I'm back in the district attorney's office. Good instincts.
And a lot of answers, except the big one, motive. Why would Lucky, why would Nikolas, why would anyone we know want to kill Rick Weber?
The longer we go on like this, the guiltier we look. Now, we have to give Scott something.
Oh, give him whatever you want. But don't expect me to back you up because I'm not gonna implicate my parents.
You guys having a nice visit?
Yeah, Scotty, I always enjoy talking to my brother.
Well, is there anything that might interest me?